How you? Just make it so that you can get from the corner. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to it. It's Northwood first team versus Sharks School. The Northwood boys first team have had a really eventful season, a really successful season in terms of soccer, and this is a really friendly fixture for the Northwood boys to showcase the ability against the older men of the Sharks Soccer School. We're just waiting to get underway, and the whistle goes. Keen Ronnie on the ball, number 14 there. Ebesha, Magono, and Sogabase. Twala on the ball there. Twala back to Sogabase. Sogabase out to Sean Hatton. And this is a very strong Northwood side. A pass there from Hatton. Hilton Maschamp cannot get to it in time for the keeper. Magona on the ball now. Magona, a beautiful pass out to Maschamp. Unfortunately, the Sharks number 2 got there before Maschamp, but a great stop there by Hatton. Great defensive work. Some good opportunity. Here comes Sharks though. Sharks in space, but not enough for Sogabase to let the man go. Van der Linden now rolling it out to Magono. Magono passing it out. Ronnie. Here goes Maschamp. He's going to attack off the mistake clearance from the defender, but Maschamp did not get there in time. The defender somehow looks to have come off worse in that encounter. But we go again. Sharks trying to build something from the back here. Ball in, but didn't make it the whole way. Sharks on the break, the number 10. It looks like a goal, and it is a goal. Van der Linden could not get down to save that, and it's a goal. It's 1-0 to Sharks. A great goal, came in space. It does though bring worry about Northwood's defend. They didn't track their man well enough, and the number 10 for Sharks was home free. Yeah, let me go sit there. Northwood go again, however. Sharks now on the ball. Northwood get it back in possession. It's Abba. Abba to Sogabase. Sogabase taking it down the middle. Sogabase to Twala. Twala gets dispossessed, but Magono, a scrumptious pass to Maschamp, but Maschamp simply doesn't have the pace to get there in time, and is out for a goal kick to Sharks. Ball being played from the back there. Long ball played by Sharks there to the number 10, the goal scorer, but Northwood can't seem to track their man. And a shot. Oh, it's gone over the posts. It's emulative of a rugby shot. But it's a Northwood goal kick. Ball being passed out from the back there. Sogabase on the ball, taking his time. Sogabase to Magono. Magono in this early stages seems to be the center of Northwood's play. But commentators curse there as Magono loses the ball. Sharks back in possession though. Sharks goalkeeper in possession now. Passes it to the defenders, and the defenders try to play something out. Long ball seems to be the option. Back to number 11. There's space there for the number 10. Is he offside? No, he was not. But Sharks go back. There are instances in this game where you think that Northwood have the opportunity to come back, and hopefully they do. But Sharks with the ball now. Northwood pressing high up in the field. Hopefully they get a result off that, because in Northwood's previous game that has worked for them. But Sharks looked accustomed to the high press. Throw in here for Northwood. Abba taking it. The Sharks back in possession. And there's space. Pass there, but defended very well by Abba. Ball played out from the goalkeeper. Throw in to Northwood. Magono again. Magono gets dispossessed, but ref says it's a foul. And it is so. Sogabasi to take it. Ronnie, the captain for today. His long pass didn't see it through. But Sharks on the attack now. Van der Linde comes out. And he gets the ball. And this time the keeper was aggressive. But it does not pay off. His kick was dispossessed. And it's a long ball. Van der Linde gathers. And hopefully this time it will go to his teammate. Ball straight up. No, you disconnected. Northwood throw in here. Abba throws it in to Dlamini. Dlamini, the number 10, trying to get the ball eagerly, but Sharks look cool, calm, and collected on the ball. But Ronnie gets it back in possession for Northwood, and it's Magono again. Magono trying to get a pass through to Northwood, but unfortunately it doesn't pay off. And Sharks on the attack again. Pressure here. Sharks look in space. Northwood look under pressure. Shot taken. Not enough power on it to trouble the goalkeeper, Van der Linde, and he throws it out. Twala there being in defense. Some interception there from Sharks, but another interception from Northwood. Now Magono's in space. He looks to play some pass to Muschamp, but it didn't quite execute. Magono is a player that can see the pass, and you can see it in early moments of this game where he has vision, as the boys say. But Ronnie here, an attack, and Twala gets the ball. Back to Ntebesha. Ntebesha to Sogabase. Sogabase, long ball forward. It aims to find a white shirt for Northwood, but it doesn't. But Shandu there, trying to move his way forward, and wins a free kick from it. It's just between the box and the halfway line, so it's not in shooting range, but who knows? We've seen some spectacular shots on this field from this position. Ronnie seems to take it. Ronnie, the captain of Northwood. Sharks seem to be wanting to build a wall, but trying to figure out logistics with the referee. They do have a wall. Now one would think Ronnie would try to find a player behind the defensive line of Sharks without getting offside, but that's a trick with these free kicks. And Ronnie goes straight for goal, and it's comfortable from the keeper. It was a good shot that went around the wall, but unfortunately it didn't have enough power to trouble the keeper in any aspect. Great header there by Ntsebesha, but it's trouble now because now Sharks break away, and I think it's the number 9 from Sharks who takes a shot to Van der Linde, and it was a decent save. On target, straight at the keeper, but it came flying with power. Magona now with his long passes, and it looks a ball for Twala to follow. And Twala tries to call for throw in, but it's a Shark school ball. Ball being played out from the back now. Long ball for number 10, but Abba seems to get it. Twala in real attacking position. Shandu pleading for a foul there. Referees having none of it. But here comes Sharks on the attack. Hatton on the ball. Muschamp on the ball now. Muschamp, heavy touch, and it looks to be a throw into Northwood School. That was a heavy touch from Muschamp. The run didn't seem to be executed well enough, but Northwood come away with the ball. And it's to Twala, to Hatton, to Magono. But play has been stopped. Seems the Sharks player has been injured. Some good camaraderie there from Shandu. And throw-in is retaken. Shandu now passes it back to Ntsebesha, the defender. Ntsebesha passes it back to Muschamp on the line. And Muschamp is dispossessed. Oh, it seems to be Hatton who has been dispossessed. Sharks free kick. Taken by the goalkeeper now. You'd expect him to go long and put a ball behind the Northwood defense, and he does exactly that. Long ball to number 10 behind the Northwood defense, but Ntsebesha to the rescue. Ball now for Sharks. Long ball across, switching the play there from the number 5. But doesn't get past Hatton, and now Muschamp has a real attacking opportunity, and it's unfortunately wasted with a misplaced pass. Ball now in the center. Sharks in possession. Sharks trying to double their lead while Northwood try to get back into the game. A great pass by Ronnie to Muschamp. Muschamp has one man to beat, and he does so well. He passes it out, and no foul, says the referee. But Muschamp is eager in getting the ball back. Another foul, and this time referee says foul. Some great play there from Muschamp and Twala on that outside of the box. But it's a free kick, and they've been awarded a free kick, and it looks like this time it's going to be taken by Rylan Magono. Now with this free kick, it's a difficult position because you have to weigh your options in terms of, do you go for goal or do you pass it behind the back line of the defense without getting your players offside? So it's a tricky one, but I think Magono will try go for goal. And he does so. and it unfortunately goes over. Goal kick. Sharks. Long ball there from the goal kick. A foul there on Twala. Looks particularly stinging one. A beautiful day today for soccer. It's 23 degrees Celsius and it's not too hot and it's also not too cold. The sun's out, makes it a brilliant afternoon for football, especially on the cusp of a long weekend. But a long ball here from Sharks straight to the fullback of number 2. And Tebesha's in trouble, but he seems cool, calm and collected and defends that, and he comes away. Sharks come away with the corner. But Northwood have looked vulnerable in moments. They're keeping a reasonably high line, and when Sharks feed the ball behind them, they cannot defend that, and it's been a factor in the game. But corner taken, header straight up and not at the goal. Could have been trouble for Van der Linde there. With those, it's particularly dangerous for a keeper because they can come back into the net, but no danger there. Van der Linde to Ronnie. Ronnie out to Magono. Magono seems to be the center of the play. Magono to Twala. Twala could not control that, and it's possession given away. Sharks throw. Shandu pressing there, trying to get something from their defensive work. But Sharks coming down the left wing. Sharks long ball again, and Van der Linde this time cool, calm and collected, and he gathers the ball at his feet. Long throw there by Van der Linde to Hatton. Hatton could have made the pass earlier to Muschamp, and he unfortunately loses the ball. Defense of the Sharks coming up now, but this Northwood press is paying off. Muschamp in space now. Muschamp has one man to beat, and he can do so. Takes a shot. Oh, it's unfortunately gone wide, but that was good play from Northwood. It was quick, fast, and effective, and Muschamp unfortunately couldn't get the finish quite right. But here comes Magono again. Magono takes a shot. It's gathered comfortably by the Northwood, by the Sharks keeper. But here comes Northwood. Northwood seem to have some set of urgency now, trying to get that goal, that equalizing goal. But here comes Sharks now. Northwood are in a tricky situation. Sharks here. Northwood in a tricky situation where they don't want to get all their men up and lose defense, but they also don't want to have men sitting back and not get anything in regards to a goal. So it's a tricky situation, but Northwood seem to be handling it well with some great defensive efforts and offensive efforts. Magono dispossessed, but Tebesha comes to the save. Muschamp pressing with Shandu there. Ball down the left wing now. Number 12 there coming strong for Sharks. And it is a goal kick for Northwood School. This fixture, I think, I stand to be corrected here, is the last fixture for Northwood in their soccer season, and it's really great to have seen soccer being played this season, especially after last year having not had a soccer season because of this pandemic. Here comes Sharks. Van der Linde mistake was capitalized quickly by the Sharks, but Northwood gathered cool, calm, and collected. Long ball there. Tried to switch the play, and it unfortunately does not work off well for Sharks. Muschamp on the ball now. Tebesha. Magona with the long ball to Shandu. Shandu did not make the full run, but a great idea there from Twala trying to pass in for the run of Dlamini, but didn't work out. The Sharks' defense is just too strong for Northwood at the moment. Ronnie on the ball. Hard fought, but I think he comes away with it. Northwood with possession. Now, Sharks interception. Sharks with the long ball. No sweat there for Van der Linde. Tebesha. Twala, Tebesha. Magono. Early mistake from Magono. It's going to be capitalized by the Sharks. Shot taken. Great defensive effort there from Lunati Tebesha. Lunati, very good in defense today, and it's really something to be commended. There was a mistake there from Magono, and Sharks capitalized on that, and Tebesha really stepped in and pitched in. But here comes Sharks again. Ball across the goal. Great save there by the feet of Van der Linde, and a clearance. It comes back. It goes way over the goalpost. Seems the number 3 there was playing the wrong sport, kicking it so far high. But a goal kick for Northwood. Van der Linde takes it to Tebesha. Tebesha bring it out. Muschamp on the ball now. Muschamp has 3 men on him, and ref says no foul. Back pass there from the Sharks defense. Two men on number 17, and Northwood seem to be very aggressive in their defensive work. Sharks in this game seem to have more of the possession and more of the opportunities, but you don't really count out Northwood. They haven't seemed overwhelmed or enticed by the Sharks' performance today. They've seemed very calm. At moments they've looked shaky, but they've recovered very well. And here they go again. Ronnie with the attempted long ball, and he gets dispossessed. But here comes Sharks here. A pass earlier could have worked for Sharks, but they recycle the ball. And a great pass. Referee says offside. Some protest there from the Sharks players who feel that the player did not have any impact in the game, but ref says he was in an offside position. Free kick for Northwood. Magono now on the ball. Magono moving up now. Touch a bit too heavy for Magono, and he loses the ball. And Sharks are back attacking. Ball across there, hits Mohamed Abba, and gathered there by Van der Linde. Van der Linde throws long. but it's gathered again by Northwood. And Northwood look to have an attacking opportunity. Muschamp, if he can beat number 3, he's home free, but unfortunately, the Sharks defender is just too good. Long ball there for Sharks. Van der Linde, I have to say, looks very calm when has the ball. Sharks again. But Zabesha then ref says foul. Free kick for Sharks. My guess would be Sharks are looking to take it long, either over the Northwood defensive line, or they'll have a go at goal. And taken quickly. Taken over. Man in space. Great save from Van der Linde, but it's unfortunate. It's offside. Controversial, but Northwood on the attack while Sharks are still protesting. Muschamp takes a shot. It misses the goal. It's unfortunate for Northwood, but that was a great save from Van der Linde. It was unfortunately palmed it straight back into the path of the Sharks striker, and the protests of Sharks caused a counter-attack, and Northwood unfortunately missed an opportunity, but some miscommunication there. Overcooked pass. Throw into Northwood School. Great pass there from Shandu. Tyler couldn't receive it well. And Sharks back in possession. Sharks on the attack now. Great defensive work, but the number 11 is in space. Has Zabesha to beat. But Zabesha is just too good defensively and has not been beaten by a Sharks defender today. Great defensive effort from him. Foul there. Free kick in a reasonable position for Sharks. Just outside the box. And this is some danger for Northwood. Van der Linde trying to set up his wall very well. This is a potential goal threat for Northwood. If Sharks can get it over and down, it's a goal. Sharks players gathering around the ball. But it looks to be the number 11 to take it. Usually with free kicks, the player who puts it down is the one that evidently takes the free kick. Northwood setting a good offside line. Ball, corner, free kick taken, and easy stuff for Van der Linde, who releases a long ball up in midst. It would find Muschamp, but Muschamp seemed to know a little less about it than Van der Linde did. Sharks now. Pelele. Great pressing there from Northwood. They unfortunately don't come away with the ball, but Sharks in possession and turnover now. Northwood with the ball. Keen, a great pass in. Northwood building some attacking potential, but Sharks come away with the ball and Northwood get back possession. Referee says foul. The Sharks player looks injured, but he gets up, and it's a free kick. Free kick taken. Zebesha, header away. Ronnie releases a beautiful pass to Maschamp, who doesn't get there in time, and it's defended well by the Sharks. Great pass there from the number 2, but gathered comfortably there by Van der Linde. Van der Linde from the back there, passing it out to Ntebesha. Lunati Ntebesha. Played very well, Lunati Ntebesha, so far. His defensive effort have saved Northwoods many a times. Magono now, who also is another player who's been performing well today. Northwood dispossessed them. And Sharks on the ball. Pass there to Twala. Twala to Sogabase. Sogabase to Maschamp, and Maschamp couldn't get that second ball away. But here comes Sharks on the attack now. Number 10 gets past Magono, but Magono recovers defensively. And Abba now to Dlamini. Pelele Dlamini passes down to Shandu. Shandu to Dlamini. Dlamini down the line. Can he get past? It's unfortunately dispossessed by the Sharks fullback. Throw in there to Northwood School. Sogabase there couldn't get away with the ball. Sharks in possession now. Pass overcooked them and throw into Northwood. Ronnie now on the ball. Long pass waiting, but there was an option for a long pass, but Ronnie decides to pass it to Ntebesha, who passed it back to Van der Linde. Van der Linde passed it straight to opposition player. One has to think it was an intent. Sharks with the ball. Shot taken, but none other than Ntebesha there to defend it. He's been fantastic today, Ntebesha. Abba now, Shandu now with the ball down the wing. Shandu can't get the pass away. Hatton. This clearance goes. Shot taken over the post. If this were rugby, that would have been 2 points. 3, maybe. Unfortunately for the Sharks, it's not rugby. Goal kick to Northwood. The bear shot to Maschamp. Maschamp lets Dlamini away with a great pass, but Dlamini can't control it and is dispossessed. Northwood pressing high there. Pass back. Mistake there from the Sharks. Shot taken. It's gone wide for Dlamini, and it's unfortunate for Northwood, but it's a goal kick to Sharks. Northwood are creating opportunities, and it's nice to see that they're not sitting back and, as the football analysts call it, parking the bus. Goal kick taken. Imminent attack from Sharks, but gathered calmly by Magona. Some rough work there. Referee says free kick. Free kick to Sharks in a very comfortable position, actually. It's about 2-3 steps outside the box. And Northwood in a real threat now. Sharks number 10 putting the ball, seems to be the player who's going to take it. Van der Linde setting up his wall. A large congregation gathering around the ball, but the decision looks to be number 8 to take it. Possibly. Number 10 it was, and Van der Linde catches the ball. It was a shot on target, but didn't seem to really affect the keeper in any way. Keen Ronnie passed it across the goal, and whistle blows. It is half time, and the score is North 1-0 to Sharks School. Northwood have had a good half. It's been unfortunate. They conceded an early goal, but they seem to be fighting, and it's an interesting second half coming up. Ref blows a whistle. Game back underway. Northwood with some early possession in a dangerous part of the field. Sogabase an attempted cross back in, but Sogabase with the ball. A cross in. Maschamp. Oh, it's unfortunate. The header goes wide, and it was good idea, but it just didn't come down well enough for Maschamp's liking. But Northwood look rejuvenated. They look to attack a lot in this half. And goal kick taken long. Magono. Ronnie with some good footwork skill there. Ronnie. Turnover, but the ref says foul from Sharks. Free kick for Northwood. Taken by Keen Ronnie. Shandu now. Khiliza now on the ball. Khiliza gets dispossessed. And now Sharks back on attack. But Magono seems to defend that very well. And it's a free kick to Northwood School. Pass there to Van der Linde, the goalkeeper. Ball kicked out. Turnover. Northwood dispossess Sharks, and Ronnie, the man with the plan. Ronnie passes an attempted through ball to Maschamp, but it's well gathered there by the Sharks number 3. Shandu trying to win the ball back early, but it's done well there by Sogabase. Sogabase now with some space to attack, and he's dispossessed again by Sharks. A long ball there from the Sharks. Great run there, but unfortunately the control wasn't as good as the run. Cross in though. It's an attacking opportunity. Shot taken. Saved by Van der Linde. And that was a real opportunistic threat from the Sharks there. Offside, though, seemed to have been the call. Northwood have made some substitutions in the half. Seem to have taken off Hatton and put on Khiliza. Some possession there from the Sharks in their defense. A mistake there from the Sharks number 14, but well gathered. Now with Sharks, it's on attack, and it's a great opportunity. It's side netting. Side netting there. And a mistake there from Van der Linde. Is he punished for it? It's a ball goes wide. Some real attacking opportunities for the Sharks early in this half. And Northwood coming out lucky. Ronnie now on the heart of the field. Ronnie to Magono. Magono passes to Sogabase, who tries to release a pass for Gubane. Another substitution for Northwood. Twala now on the ball. Ronnie on the ball, back to Nzebesha. Ebesha back to Ronnie. Ronnie to Twala. Ronnie tried to great clearance there by Ebesha, who's been fantastic today. Sharks now with some possession, but some pressing there from Northwood School. And Northwood School then come away with the ball. Now Sharks on the attack, the fullback number 12 on the ball. Some skill there required, but cross-in comfortably gathered there from Brent van der Linde, the goalkeeper. Northwood seemed to have also subbed off Dlamini for Ngubane during the break. Ngubane playing in the right wing role that Dlamini was playing. Sogabase to Ngubane. Ngubane's first touch of the ball now. Ngubane to Ronnie. Ronnie back to Ngubane, 1-2. Some great footwork there from Ngubane. But unfortunately, he doesn't come away with anything. A high press there from Northwood, trying to get that ball early in the half. Works off. Muschamp now in its space. It's an opportunity for Northwood. The ball bounces unluckily, and Northwood cannot execute from that high press. But it was a great idea, and the high press is finally paying off for Northwood School. Goal kick, and it's ball in behind the defense of Northwood. Taken well by the number 10. And unfortunately, it's taken away from goal. Shot taken. Great save from van der Linde. Corner for Sharks. Corner taken. Straight to the head of a Sharks player, but it's headed straight out for a goal kick. And a great outcome for Northwood. Ball gathered, shot taken, saved by van der Linde. Van der Linde rolls it out to his defender. Ball there for Twala. Twala tries to release a pass to Muschamp, but number 2 gathered it quite comfortably. Northwood, though, get possession back quite quickly. Ngubane now. Long pass there by Keen Ronnie. Sharks player tried to release his teammate there, but unfortunately didn't pay off as he would like. Magono, long pass to Muschamp. Muschamp in space, but he took his time on the ball and unfortunately didn't pay off. And Northwood seem to be getting frustrated now. They've had many opportunities for goals, but it's it's been that final ball, either that first touch in controlling the ball to the goal or the pace required for it, and hopefully Northwood will come again. But now it's Sharks in possession. Sogabase pressing very well. Sharks in possession on the right hand side of the field. Ball gathered by Ronnie. Ronnie to Maschamp. Maschamp trying to get away. And cleared well there by Nzabesh. Sharks defender bringing the ball up into play. Kubale there appeals for foul, but no foul, says the referee, and it's a cross-in by Sharks, which is gone wide. But they do gather the ball and take a shot, and it's deflected out. And we're back with the commentary. We do apologize. We took a short break. It was unfortunate sorting out some technical difficulties. But Northwood now on the attack. Sogabase, great pass there to Ngubane, but offside is the call from the linesman and the referee. But Ngubane was in space, and it was a great spot out there from Sogabase. Goal kick now for Sharks. Cross in. Gathered very well and comfortably by Van der Linde. Magurno now taking the ball up. Magurno's missed pass, but gathered well by Ronnie, his teammate. Great recovery. Abba now on the ball. Abba to Ngubane. Ngubane seems to be very proficient in his footwork. Van der Linde kicks straight to a Sharks player. Sesule now on the ball. Sesule, a substitute made by Northwood School during our hiatus. Shot taken. It's a goal. Goal for Sharks Soccer School, and it was unfortunate. It was unfortunate defending for Northwood School, and Sharks have doubled their lead. Northwood now trying very hard to find a way back into this game, or somewhat of a consolation goal. But here comes Twala with the ball, playing a 1-2 there with Kaliza to Ntebesha. Ntebesha to Twala. Twala across to Magurno. Magurno to Maschamp. Maschamp to Sesule, but Sesule dispossessed. Sharks really look in their element now. They look very calm and not pressed on the ball. And this is a moment in the game where the footwork skills start to come out for Sharks, and I think we're going to see a lot of that. Some play down the line. Ronnie to Ngubane. Ngubane back in the middle to Usi. Jicho, they call him. Coach Mini calls are really showing his squad depth. The coach of the first team from Northwood School with some good subs. Long ball there from Magurno. Maschamp tries to control it, but unfortunately is defended quite tightly, and he had no space to take that first touch. But a high press for Northwood. The long balls have been an imminent factor of Northwood and Sharks' game today. They seem to have been working, getting the ball behind the defense. And a miscue there from Usi. Now some possession from Sharks. Sharks player tried to get away, and he does get the ball. And it is a free kick for Sharks. Northwood players don't seem too happy about that. Free kick now. It's a real opportunity for Sharks to make it 3-0. It's in a kickable position, and Northwood are under threat. But Van der Linde setting up as well, as always. And Sharks haven't had quite good taken free kicks this afternoon. This could be the one that changes it, though. Number 2 to take it. And This isn't the one that changes it. Another poor free kick from the Sharks. Comfortably gathered by Van der Linde and rolled out to his defender. Tabesha now to Chiliza. Chiliza on the ball. Chiliza to Maschamp. And it's a foul from the referee. Sorry, I do apologize. A foul called by the referee. The referee did not foul anyone. Ronnie with an attempted long ball, but finds Jijo. And Usi is dispossessed and he is fouled. Ronnie to take this free kick for Northwood. Ronnie to Usi. Usi with the long ball across, attempted for Ngubane, but didn't have enough power on that ball to arrive to Ngubane. But Northwood get the ball back in the likes of Chiliza. Chiliza has the power though to pass it to Ngubane. Ngubane had the option to pass it to Maschamp to get into space, but he plays the ball and dribbles to pass Abba. They play a 1-2 on the right hand side of the field. Ball gathered comfortably there by the keeper. Long throw by the keeper. Reasonably long throw over the halfway line. A foul there. Called by the referee. On Mohammed Abba. Abba to Usi. Usi to Chiliza. Chiliza to Twala, but Twala got dispossessed and Chiliza wins the ball back to Ronnie. Ronnie showcasing his footwork there to beat a few men, but he's dispossessed. Northwood fighting very hard for that one consolation goal. And number 10's in space. Great save from Van der Linde. That seemed to be offside, but nothing was called by the linesman or the referee. Northwood play on as the referee's call. Usi now on the ball. Usi plays the ball backwards and not forwards as his teammates would like. Keane holds on to the ball, passes it to Twala. Twala tries to find Maschamp in space. He can't beat his man. Van der Linde now recovers the ball. Magono now on the ball. Magono to Sesule, the number 11. Sesule back to Magono. To Keane. Keane back to his goalkeeper and Van der Linde. The Sharks on the possession now. Long ball there to release the number 7, but it looks to be gathered well there by Van der Linde, who's been very good at gathering these long balls from Sharks. Man down here for Sharks. Seems to be a calf injury, seems to be a cramp. Very common those in the sport of football or soccer, however you call it. Substitution of a keeper here. Bryce Nordia getting a few minutes on the clock. Almost imminent of a penalty shootout, but I do have to inform you we won't have one here today. Fairly uncommon substitution of keeper, but they are a player on the field. And the manager or coach has full rights to Institute. Nordia in the stick, between the sticks now. Northwood first aid there, featuring into assistance. Always ready to lend a helping hand. Ball back into play. Drop ball from the referee to Nordia. First touch of the ball for Bryce Nordia. Abana. Abba to Maschamp. Maschamp tried to pressing along with Ngubane, and Ngubane now pressing the Sharks' defense. You do feel for the performance of Northwood today. They do deserve a goal. But a long ball for Sharks. And Nordia comes out and he's beaten. And it's a goal. Unfortunate for Bryce Nordia. After coming on only a few minutes and made a goalkeeping error. But it is 3-0 now to the Sharks. Sharks there off celebrating their goal. And you do feel and get the sense that Northwood are now truly out of the game. Magono missed pass, but he recovered as well. And it's a foul. It's just outside the box. Possibly on the line, and on the line is a penalty, but it is a free kick. Referee says free kick. Another very, very good kickable position for a free kick. Well placed. And Nordia setting up his wall. Nordia a bit taller than Van der Linde, so you do feel as he covers more ground. Quite an extensive, large wall. You do feel as they're going to go straight for goals. And it hits the post. The keeper was stunned by the shot. Came at fiercing and searing pace, but it hits the post, the base of the post, and it's recycled now by the Sharks. Sharks now in another attacking position, and Nordia gathers it quite comfortably. Rolls it out to Mohamed Abba. Abba to Ngubane. Ngubane back inside for Usi. Usi across the field for Chiliza. Chiliza now in a bit of space. Chiliza tries to find Twala, but he's dispossessed, and now it's Sharks back on the attack. Sharks have had much of the possession in this game. Ball across. Shot taken, saved by Nordia. Some quick reflexes there from Bryce Nordia. Ngubane gets beaten by the ball and can't get there fast enough. It's unfortunate. Linesman says throw. Elisa with some defensive work to do there. does so, but Sharks with the throw-in. Goal kick, actually, not a throw-in, but goal kick taken by Tsebesha. And Twala there fouled. Tsebesha quick to take it again. To Jicho. Usi back to Nordia. Nordia passes it out to Magono, who's pressed. But Usi now has space, tries to release Ngubane, but not enough power on the ball there for Usi. Long ball there, missed time from Abba, but he recovers very well and very quickly. Sharks now with possession. Sharks playing the ball in the halfway line. Some possession here. Quite a lengthy spell of possession from Sharks. Gubane now on the ball. Gubane has a pass to make for Maschamp. Maschamp couldn't get there in time, and it's an overcooked pass from Gubane, a bit too much on the ball. And whistle is blown for game over. Thank you for joining us in the stream today. And it is Northwood, no, and Sharks 3. Thank you for joining us once again, ladies and gentlemen, and we hope you have enjoyable afternoon. From us, it is goodbye.